Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Okay, let's get to it. So we had discussed on Patreon how I was saying people in business make business decisions. They can be very calculated. They're not going to sit around, I'm going to wait and see what's going to happen. No. Yesterday, I got a call, was not a good call, and I was like, oh my God, this is a disaster. Okay? Major disaster. I didn't like what I was hearing. I just stopped everything, calling my friends, and I got to rest. I didn't even do any more videos. So I'm still in catch up mode. I just stopped everything, and I thought this is ridiculous. What I didn't do was raise my voice. Just okay, because I'm not verbalizing what I'm really thinking. I'm looking at my friend, and I'm like, "You're not gonna believe this." Oh my goodness! I said, "Yeah, I'm not gonna get stressed out. A lot of money involved. We're talking make or break." So what do? Talking about it, and sometimes I'm real silly and make a joke out of it. I'm like, "Girl, I know you wish it was you, don't you, girl?" And she just crack up, and I say some other crazy stuff. So, and she's like, I don't mean to laugh. I'm like that. I've been called you're so silly. So, but then what do? I calm down and I think about the pros and cons, digest that into my brain. So why tomorrow we can have a conversation. I want to discuss the pros and cons of this. What about what we talked about yesterday? What about this? In the meantime, it's upside for me. It's just a matter of waiting. You know what I mean? That's business. I'm not gonna say this is so super stupid. No. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm hearing this. So today, I plan on making the call and let's have the conversation. Yeah, about that. Pros and cons. Let's discuss that and go from there. My point, people that run things like running the show, the leaders, a lot of things just don't happen by circumstance. They didn't think that's through. They didn't think that through. You sure about that? This here with immigration, the effect on the American, they didn't think that through. Well, nobody could have saw this coming. Now, maybe you and I not, but the ones in charge, are you really sure about that? As I said on our Patreon, we discussed last week, people, there's no such thing as a free lunch. No. There is no such thing as a free lunch. You might think it is. It's going to be probably a check at the end. People say, "Oh, why are they giving all this money? To some of these women having all these kids. This lady on her sixth kid, and the other ones can't read. She should be kicked off the program, of course." But again, there's no such thing as a free lunch, because the payback when she has all those kids, their statistics will show that at some point somebody gonna end up in jail. And you wonder why they have all these prisons. You wonder why some of the prisons are privatized. Guess what? Well, she may have used her womb as a wallet, her seed, the seed of poverty deed, and what comes along with it, the destruction and crime in the community, is going to lead to what? Him being in the prison seat. Going to lead to some free cheap labor, and if the prison is privatized, it's going to lead to some massive profits. You get it? And then they'll do their part by killing out the best and brightest in the community in the BC. There's no such thing as a free lunch. This here with the migrants, what this pastor has said. This is in Chicago. Sir, no such thing as a free lunch. It is done by design. This is what I call, and I've said it several times on this platform, they're placed here. They'll do their part as far as I call the civilized silent purge. Then phase two, when it becomes uncivilized. Look at this. This is in the daytime. Now, most Americans, who got a sword like that, or long knife like that? Mijo, is that you? Illegal immigrant, is that you? Venezuelan, is that you? Most Americans, we're not getting getting down like that. Sorry. In the daytime. Illegal immigrants, and probably Venezuelan. I mean, you surprised? In the daytime. What did that lady say? What she sing? I'm seeing where the migrants are trying to take over. They're flying up and down the streets. It's dangerous. They're toting guns around. They're threatening to take over different areas. And they were saying that in Colorado wasn't true. BS. Threatening to take over different areas. It's so bad, even the gangbangers are concerned. They're saying Trump 24. Unbelievable. I thought Joey B said they got me out of whack. Remember he was talking about that? Down the streets is dangerous. They're toting guns around. They're threatening to take over different areas. Terrorizing your area. So what is going to happen? You're going to probably start wanting to flee Chicago. There's no such thing as a free lunch. I've been saying they want to get you out. They'll find a way. And I think the migrants is the way. And some people are really, I'm sorry to say this, and you know, you can call me the same stupid. You got to be really hella stupid if you really think these folks give a darn about you. They wouldn't do that. You want to bet? Did you not see those Democrats? 158 Democrats vote to keep a freaking migrant here that's a molester, child pornography, a rapist, sexual assault toward women and children, sex trafficking, and those mother flubbers. Yes, I said it, mother flubbers. Oh my God, that ran me hot. I am still hot now. What the hell is the matter with you? Understand, people, since you love them so much, we love so much darn symbolism. Since you love them so much, you want to belong so much, they don't give a darn about us. They don't give crap about us. All your darn kids. Who the hell? If it's somebody where I am in this street grabbing a kid, I'm a female, 5'3". I'm not a big chick. I weigh 146 pounds, okay? I'm going to hell out there. I sure am. I'm going to call 911. You grabbing some girl? I'm calling 911. I sure am. I may go out there with something that I'm allowed to carry. I'm not finna sit up here and see you dragging some girl down. Oh, hell to the no. And even if I don't have anything, if I'm doing my run, I'm going out there. I'm not a big chick. Again, I'm 5'3", weigh 146. But guess what? I'm going to go out there. If I can try to, man, pop him upside his head, do something. Kick him in the back of the leg. I'm not going to just stand there. No, that ain't happening. A kid, it ain't happening. Not on my watch. And he may turn around and swing on me. I just cannot do nothing. I'm going out there. Phone in hand, hollering and screaming so I can get everybody else out. Hey, get everybody else out. Because I care. Why would he want to grab a young girl like that, or even a boy, to defile the child? Not on my watch. Piece of shit. That ain't it. I don't go to be a tough person. But it's called humanity, some form of decency. I was like, well, he just grabbed. Oh, So the fact that your lawmakers voted for that to be okay, keep them in here. Why? The vote. The vote. They didn't want to be here. They might go ahead and vote. I told you the Venezuelans said that they're giving them paperwork to fill out to vote. No kidding. So you think they wouldn't do that? Who would think that they would vote to keep child predators, sex traffickers, RAPISTS in this country? But they did that. Don't deport them. They want that vote. So I've been telling you, Chicago, wake up. It's more than dancing and working. You're behind and working. Can't barely read. There's no such thing as a free lunch. I do believe, as I said on my Patreon, you can use these people, they know what they're about, and drop them off there. What the hell you expect they're going to go ahead and do? They know what they're about. That's why they put them next to you, Chicago. You cannot be this dumb. You don't think that politicians would do that? Oh my gosh. If you were that slow, hey, my cash app is $dip by girl. Go ahead and cash app me. I give it to you for 1 million, 1,000,005. And the house I'm going to sell you is at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Washington, D.C. Yeah, now it's got a big gate up there, maybe some guns, but just go ahead. That's crazy. We all know what that is, the White House, duh. And just on a joke, I don't want some fool going, and she trying to share the White House. It'll be some old mammy that doesn't like what you're saying, or some one of her old dust bucket, felonious foot sons. Do you really think they didn't know what they're laying over? This is not the first time it's happened. Castro, read, do research, read. Besides watching TV and ooh, look at her. Besides OnlyFans, read. Ain't the first time. That's why it blows my mind. Some of our people are very naive. You really think, wow, Lord, and those are the main one that's always deciding to breed. Lord, give it why? Why? Be like, what's that lady? No more wire hangers. No more breeding C to poverty D. Do you really think that they don't know what they don't know what the outcome could be? Do you really think that? Are you really that slow? No such thing as a free lunch. My opinion, and of course this whole video is my opinion, they already know what is a possible likelihood and they can stand back and watch. Then pretty soon, one more people start leaving Chicago. No! She didn't say they're coming in being friendly. Hi, welcome to the neighborhood. We're happy to be here. Any work going on? Any programs? I went to a place, lady was real nice and friendly to me. And I said, hey, but I had got this another little spot here. And she said, oh, welcome to Florida. I said, oh, no. I said, I've already lived in Florida. Oh, where? I said, oh, Palm Beach. She was real nice and sweet. And in this little small little place, little outside town, she was real sweet. And then I said, no, I've lived in Florida before. What brings you in? And when I said Palm Beach, she turned on me. Well, I don't know if this place gonna be good enough for you, Miss Fancy Pants. What? Little Meemaw Becky was so what? You were so sweet to me. And on the weekend, we got this going, but free to come. And oh, okay, I may check it out. Thanks. I said I lived in Florida before. I don't know if this place gonna be good enough for you, Miss Fancy Pants. Her tone totally changed. She balled her arms up. Her tone totally changed on me, and I was like, whoa. At that point, yeah, I thought it might be a good time for me to leave. It may not be good enough for you, Miss Fancy Pants. Whoa, why does she do that? Because she knows what Palm Beach is about. Obviously. What it stands for. The money, the fun. And I love Palm Beach. Oh my God. I love it. But anyway, why does she do that? Her reaction. Different kind of cat. Different, it's different. And she didn't like that. I'm not Miss Fancy Pants. I mean, like designer bags. My favorite outfit, I tell you, and it's so freeing. My favorite outfit, t-shirts and shorts. Flip-flop, that's what I love now. I love it. I don't care what nobody says. I'm sitting up here. I said I'm gonna call. I want to call brother and see somebody I know to see these shoes. I mean, I bought these shoes probably 2 years ago, maybe last year. Man, I love me some hella flip flops. I wore that more than the stuff that cost more money. I got her shoes boxed up right now in the box. I'm looking at them because I'm thinking about I'm like, hey, see this person with the same size. I bought them a little larger than mine. So what? The freaking shoe, I'm sure some of y'all got them. Gucci loafers, so what? I don't like that Dawn fur around the Dawn shoe. I guess I bought it at the time. I don't like it. I don't even wear that crap. I'm more relaxed. I like flip-flops. And not the designer kind. been wearing some kind of shoe that's so comfortable. That shoe cost me $32. I kid you not. Eh, I see the bigger picture. I spent $1,000 on a damn shoe anyway, to be honest with you. Sitting up here collecting dust. Then I thought about it. Hey, see if so and so want them, and no, I'm not trying to sell. You can have them. Here's the original. I take care of my stuff. Here are the shoes, honey. You can turn them over and see. I may have worn the shoes maybe 4 or 5 times. Here is even the dust bag. Here's the box. Looks pristine like you just left the store. I don't care about it. I'm more concerned about other things. Being comfortable. You know? Everybody goes to a different chain. I don't care if anybody says, oh, I don't, whatever. Somebody else might really like it and don't have the money for it. Somebody I know, hey, here you go. And I don't even want $5. And I'm sure as hell not rich. Sometimes just do a good thing. You know what I'm saying? They may go somewhere and say, hey, these may look better. Have at it. But I'm not just going to throw them away because there's value to them. And the shoe is practically new. And it's really a size 9 and I'm an 8.5. But anyway, so the point in that, I'm not going to just trash to give it away. I'll see somebody that I know wants them. I'll do that. See somebody I know. Here you go. Boom. Sitting up collecting dust. Why? Because I know there's some value to it and somebody may like it. Just, pass it on down. Things aren't done. A lot of times we think it just happened. No, I figured that I'm not going to give them to the Goodwill. No, let me see if somebody I know want them. And if they want them and sell them, I don't care. And again, I'm a just regular person. You know what I mean? It's by design. Why? I want somebody else to enjoy it. Because that's what I know that some people like. This right here on the screen is by design. They know what the outcome is going to be. Why? Because they know who the people are who they're dealing with. There's no such thing as a free lunch. If you want to get those folks out of Chicago, this is a good way to do it. You think? If you want to get those folks out of Chicago, there's no such thing as a free lunch. You can use the migrants to do it. Why do you think ladies like they're taking away our Section 8? Well, that's one way to get you out of Chicago. Civilized silent purge, all by design. Well, if they take away the Section 8, the rest is going to have to go somewhere. They can't afford market rent. If the kids can't read, the parents can't read either. So take away the Section 8, the food stamps, the food stamp card isn't working. Might go. It's no such thing as a free lunch. If you really think they brought these people here besides cheap labor, and look at where they're putting them mainly, Chicago's a good testing ground. No such thing as a free lunch. I'm sorry. When you got 1 in 4 can barely read above at reading level, you can already see what's going to happen. You're going to have a group of people that are unproductive. And you're going to be paying for the rest of your life. Might need to, as we say in business, get them off the books. There's no such thing as a free lunch. They know what this is. Look, in the daytime now, what the hell is this? In the daytime, who does this? I think those migrants, what they're doing, the ones that want them over here, they're doing what they kind of figured they would do.
Earlier this morning, he says he constantly hears from neighbors about their concerns. Brooks says that he believes it's only a matter of time before things explode.
You think so, sir, Pastor Brooks? And there will be more bloodshed. And you may have they're claiming in different territories, different areas taking over. Next thing what they'll be doing is shaking you down. Like that in Colorado. What were the people doing? Leave that apartment complex. You're going to pay me $100 a month, every month. If not, I'm going to do this to you. Extortion. It's nothing new. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Bringing them over here, all by design. Bringing them over here by design. Pastor Brooks, sir, and again, it's my opinion, it's all by design. You don't think the powers that be knew this would happen? They didn't have to wait till they brought him here. No. And now we can sit back and watch. I'm thinking now the black population in Chicago is about to drop.
Only a matter of time before things explode. We're already dealing with major crime. We're already dealing with major educational issues. We're already dealing with a high murder rate. When you add individuals who are undocumented, who are coming from countries who have been let out of prison and entering into our city, it's only a matter of time before things explode.
And the powers that be, sir, what's that song by Dulcadora? They already know. They already know. They already know. Sir, they probably know the outcome. This isn't surprising. Might be a way to de-black Chicago. And if you think about it, and I say it in the spirit of love, this may have a chromatic feel to it. Check this out. Just like Chicago, all the youth acting crazy, hopping on vehicles, acting like maniacs and twerking and running off businesses. So they must think some of us are dumb. No, we're not. Just like some of the criminals ran off whole companies. Like the criminals affected their tourists, the money they get from tourism. Just like the criminals and their criminal behavior and the crime ran off the businesses, the tax dollars, the money, the tourists. Just like those criminals did that in Chicago and those wild kids doing those takeovers. Guess what? I think they're getting ready to use little Venezuelan version of little TT to run that element off. Don't forget. Remember that I said they're going to have a solution. They're not going to like it. These people don't think. Just like the criminals, all the crime. People can't buy groceries. Here they are robbing you for your groceries. Carjackings. Running off whole companies. Shutting down. Real estate just, who will come in and just buy it? They're scared. Running off the tax dollars. Let's see, want to make a white man mad, mess with his money. I mean, that's what I heard. So just think about it. Just like all those sites, all that crime causing those businesses to close and shut down, tourists scared, running for their lives, being attacked. It's on TV. They see what's happening. Uh-oh, we got a little problem. We got a big problem. So just like little T-Tin Company was running them off, I do believe there's no such thing as a free lunch. They're going to go ahead and use them to run you off. Oh, yes. They know it's going to be a clash. You think?
Individuals who are undocumented, who are coming from countries who have been let out of prison and entering into our city, it's only a matter of time before things explode. You're starting to see in different places around Chicago on the south side confrontations and issues arising that are only going to get worse.
Sir, I think it's highly probable it's by design. So just like the BC was running off the money, I think they're going to use the immigrants and the crime, the people he just described. I think that they are going to use them to run off the BC. There's no such thing as a free lunch. I really do. They're going to use them to run off the BC. I do.
As time goes on, I'm seeing where the migrants are trying to take over. They're flying up and down the streets. It's dangerous. They're toting guns around. They're threatening to take over different areas.
Ma'am, it's by design. Like all the crime, the teens taking over downtown, all that violence, you are affecting the bottom line, running off businesses. I do believe in my heart of hearts, again, it's my opinion, they're going to use those migrants to run the hood out of Chicago for good. All by design. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Trust and believe the powers that be, they know what these people are about. They're not putting them in Beverly Hills, are they? They're not putting them in Monterey. They're not putting them in Malibu. Hell no. They put them in Chicago. It's all by design. Again, There's no such thing as a free lunch. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm out. Were these people where they go, what they bring, where they're from? The politicians already know. So now we're going to sit back and watch it all unfold.